And welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Beers podcast. What's up, buddy?
He's Manny. I'm John.
Sometimes.
Glad you guys could join us again. Hopefully you have been following along with the episodes, with the shorts. Man, we're just here to hang out with you guys and drop a little wisdom and laughter into your day.
Wisdom and laughter. That's the key to a pretty good day. Pretty good day.
I had a couple beers.
That's always a good day, too. It's always a good day, too.
Always makes it fun. Well, you know, Manny.
I don't know, man. Just living life. Had a long week.
This
Work
week has been,
sucked.
this
Yeah.
week was, trying to put it nicely without trashing my job and getting fired. No, it was a week, man. It's been
I'll trash my job. Fuck that
It's
place.
been a week, man. It was a long week for me.
Yeah, same. Pretty long week.
Insurmountable goals that somehow we achieved, and but we got to do it with
Now they're gonna be expecting more from you now. Now they're gonna say, well, if we could do it this month, we can do it next. Let's get out there, team.
I don't know. I feel like
Put in that little extra.
business will pick up. It's October, November, December. We got the holidays,
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Halloween. I think I'm missing a holiday in there somewhere. But
Columbus Day.
is Columbus Day in there for real?
It's on my birthday.
We don't call it Columbus Day anymore.
It's Columbus Day. I don't give a shit.
Indigenous
It's not. It is Columbus Day.
for the people.
Fuck them people. It's Columbus Day. It's always been Columbus Day. We're not changing it just because it hurts your feelings. Sorry.
Didn't they pull down one of his statues?
Did they? There was a Columbus statue?
There had to be, right? I mean, out there on the East Coast somewhere. They never rediscovered America.
I don't. Where's Plymouth Rock? It was.
That's a great question.
It was the rock that I threw at a Plymouth the other day. That's what it was.
John Smith, Pocahontas, man. It's all happening.
Was that Christopher Columbus? Was that supposed to be the origin story or some shit? Or
No, I think John Smith was just one of the people that showed up.
Is-
and
is-
gave
is-
smallpox to everybody?
is Pocahontas the rom-com of Disney?
Absolutely not, dude. You know the real story of that? She was like a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Leave it to Disney.
Leave it to Disney.
Leave it to Disney. They'll sexualize it.
You sickos.
Hey, there's a lot of. You ever go back and watch some of those movies that you watched as a kid?
Yeah. Oddly enough, one of my favorite movies growing up was Old Yeller. Remember Old Yeller? Fuck, am I that old?
No, I just don't know anybody that says, "Hey, that's my favorite movie," because they fucking blast the dog at the end. I've never seen somebody go, "You know, it's a great movie.
It was a good movie.
You know, it's got a great ending on it." Fucking Old Yeller, man. He really becomes a man in that scene. Fuck, dude.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
It was though. It was. I loved the movie growing up. Obviously, the ending sucked. Obviously, but it was a good movie, and I have it. I have it on DVD, and I'll watch it today. It's a great. You know what? As a matter of fact, I need to show that movie to the kids. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I think my daughter has. My oldest daughter has seen it. It was probably a long time ago when I showed it to her. You want to know? It's not a Disney movie, but it's another old movie that I loved growing up that I recently watched, and I thought
say where the fucking red fern grows.
no,
I'm leaving.
and I thought, why the hell this is so cheesy? This movie is stupid.
What was it?
Howard the Duck.
Oh, that's a bad movie.
That was a terrible
Leah Thompson,
movie.
It was a weird movie.
Leah Thompson was the best part of that movie.
It was a weird movie,
but it was
you know what? That was one of the early Marvel
it was
comic movies.
and we didn't know it at the time, but
No.
that was going to be
No,
a part of Marvel.
he's in some of the later
it was
ones.
it was the end credits of what movie was that? I forgot what
Guardians
movie.
of the Galaxy.
There it is. Yeah, I thought that was cool, and I'm waiting for another Howard the Duck
I don't know if
Marvel
you'll
movie.
see it because the dude that did all the Marvel stuff is now he's heading the whole project for the DC movies now.
Oh,
So they've moved a whole bunch of stuff around.
terrible.
Good old Disney bought him out. But
Why does Disney suck so bad?
Disney's gotten weird, man. I don't know. Disney's
They've been weird. It's just now as everything's coming
More
to light. I
noticing it,
think. Yeah.
The way you see things as a kid is completely different. I mean, because in my household, my mom and everybody, I had 28 sisters. You know what I mean? So growing up, we had Disney movies.
Yeah.
So that's what everybody watched, and some of those movies were, I got tired of them.
Yeah. I guess I'm lucky if I can ever get a hold of it. But my mom, she saved all of the old original VHS Disney
That's what we
movies.
had.
She's got them in a box somewhere in
They're not
storage.
saved nowhere, but that's what we had.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we
she's got all the originals because
they had
they
those.
changed a lot
They
of
had those
stuff.
weird fucking plastic
Yeah, they changed
box.
everything. I
Yeah.
don't know if you noticed, but like and a lot of the newer versions, it's still the older version of the movie, but it's newer to them,
Yeah.
and they've reimagined it. They changed some of the lyrics of the
Listen, I'm gonna
songs.
tell you something right now. I don't care. I'll die on this fucking hill.
Let's do it.
Nala gave Simba fuck me eyes in that Lion King movie.
Jesus.
I will die on that hill. Did you see the way her eyes looked at him whenever he tackled her?
It's the same eyes that we get at 1:15 in the morning at the bar when your girl looks at you and goes, "Are you ready to go?"
Absolutely.
Those are the same eyes.
Those are my keys, baby. Here's your No, man, kids are. You're right though. It's different, man. You saw the world totally different as a kid, man. Seeing those movies and all that stuff, and you know, one of my favorite ones of the day is the Goonies.
Oh, the
still
Goonies
holds
is a
up.
classic.
Still holds up, man.
Classic
I'll go back.
movie.
I went back and watched it. Not.
I'm
too long
looking.
ago.
I'm looking forward to the trailer to the new one. It's not a remake though.
I heard they were doing it. I heard
It's
they were doing
it's like afterwards, after what happened.
do you know what's so annoying about all this stuff is that nobody makes an original idea anymore.
Yeah.
There's not. Nobody goes, hey, you know, it'd be a great idea. Let's go do this. And they go, hey, fucking see that? Let's redo it. And then
No
everybody's
one,
pissed off because it's fucking with the classic, or they don't want their character to be red, yellow, or green, or it just starts a whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
have new ideas.
I think the imagination process in movie making is it's gone to shit. I mean, look at the whole. I don't remember if we talked about it on one of our shows, but we talked about the AI actress that they want to sign. You remember that?
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen anything about that?
I
There's
don't
this
fucking
there's
look at
this
Skynet on my phone.
there's this AI actress that all these companies, all these movie execs are clamoring. They're using the word clamoring. They're clamoring after this AI actress that they want her in everything, which is weird. It's a weird, if you talk about it and you think about it, it's a weird precedent to set.
Who do you pay?
Probably the AI company, because they're going to be able to produce actors and actresses left and right, and it's gonna put it's a bad precedent to set because you're going to put a lot of
the days of Vin Diesel making Fast and Furious 28 for fucking $7.9 million is gone, dude. You can get a Vin Diesel AI generated lookalike that does the
for
same
pennies
shit
on the
he does.
dollar.
And you know what? What do you mean you're gonna charge me $5 million? Then you go to the next AI company. Hey, build this for me.
Yeah.
And they go to the next AI.
Yeah.
They charge you. But before you know it, there's a kid in the fucking basement charging $5 a pop for a fucking Vin Diesel lookalike.
Yep, and then he's going to reap all the benefits
Absolutely.
of the revenue.
But there's only one Vin Diesel.
But it's a bad precedent to set because you've got all these actors and actresses, especially the younger generation, these younger actors and actresses that are coming up. They want to be in movies. They want to make money, and they're not going to be able to because they went out and found Skynet software and they created 6 chicks and 4 dudes, and it's going to be the same 6, same 4 in every movie for the next 10 years.
It's something to do with like egos and drama and all that. You just at that point you're just watching a fucking Pixar movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pixar's done fine for themselves.
Kind of makes you feel old when you start thinking about.
It's funny you say that. I was thinking about it the other day. I know I'm old. I'm pushing 40. Which is not in the grand scheme of things. I'm old. I'm not old for the earth. I'm just old for me. And I don't. I know I don't feel old, man. I feel like I like just 10 years ago I was fucking running around raising hell and wreaking havoc, and
because 10 years ago we were.
well, yeah, but I'm talking about like the younger years, my 20s, man. You know what I mean? It feels like it wasn't that long ago, man.
Yeah,
it's just weird how my mind. Have you ever had that?
yeah. every day. Like I mean,
Shit.
like I talked about, I've been playing softball for forever, and every time I step out there, I feel like I'm still, 28, 29, still getting after it. And then by the third inning, my body's like, the hell you are. And I catch myself sometimes sitting down and letting one of the youngsters go out there. But it's fun still.
I guess
It's real fun
the
still.
body changes, the mentality doesn't, I guess,
Yeah.
is the only way I can see to look at it.
Yeah. That's like this weird, it's not a weird saying. It's a saying that I came across years ago, and I use it every day almost. And you can use this in any situation in life, whether you're dealing with um, somebody who's in their mid 40s still acting immature, or these kids still, you know, not giving a shit about this, that, and the other. This saying goes with everything in life, and the saying goes, growing up may be optional, but getting old is inevitable.
Yeah.
And it's something to really think about as you get older. Everybody that's, around our age, and we're getting up there, it's getting old is inevitable, and it's really, it catches up to you in so many different ways, not just from a physical standpoint, but like for me, it's catching up to me in a way where it's kind of, it deals with my mental every now and again, where I catch myself sitting on the sofa all the time, and I'm just watching a game or watching TV, and I keep thinking to myself, when is it going to be it? When is it over? How long do I got? What's going on? Like, and it goes even further than that, and that's when kind of like, I guess, my depression kicks in, and it's like I'm sitting on this sofa for the fourth time this week, and come to think of it, no one's called me this week, or I haven't gotten a text message, or I'm not, I don't have like a large, group of friends.
Right.
I don't have 8 or 9 people that are always calling or checking on me, or every time we go out, it's the same 8 or 9 people. I got, me, and we hang out sometimes, and on Tuesday nights, I hang out with the younger crew, and that's kind of just my days.
I mean,
And
it's struggling with your own mortality. Like, death, like you said, getting old, death's inevitable. We all got to
mhm.
face it. I think I think you got to make peace with it at some point. You're right. It sucks. It's a fucking dark road to go down, because you start thinking about where you went wrong, what you did wrong, what you could have done different, what you should have done. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. But what's that old, that the Latin saying for all that? Oh hell, memento mori. You heard that? It's a Latin
I've heard of
saying.
it. I forgot. What does it mean?
Fucking remember death. We all go, man. It's something that happens with us. But I think it's how you embrace it, right? You
Yeah.
can either be afraid of it, or you can just accept it. Fuck it. It's a stage that we all got to face. The fucking thing about it is we all got to face that shit alone too.
I
So
mean,
you're
yeah.
in a good spot with only fucking 3 friends. That was straight bullet. My
Yeah,
bad.
just I'm fucking ducking over here. Like, whoa, I heard that one whiz by. But it just, I find myself thinking about that. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people. I don't, I don't do anything. I mean, I try to stay busy. We got this going now.
Yeah, it's fun.
And probably people are listening. Are like, well, what about your kids? So, I mean, I got my kids. I see my kids. I talk to my kids. It's just more of, how can I put it? It's more of, am I going to be alone forever?
Right.
Because I'm also, I'm not dating or seeing anyone. I'm not going down that road. Uh, not today, Satan. But I do often wonder too, because there's things that I want to do. I'd like to, I still want to go to concerts. I still want to, go out and do this and go out and do that. Or there's a festival that I want to go check
Well,
out. Or
you're 62. You got a whole lot of fucking life to live. You know what I mean?
damn it,
No, man, and I get it, man. It's companionship,
it's
something that
it sucks because I want to share a lot of that with someone, and I don't have anyone to really share a lot with.
it's hard to probably see it too, because what you go out, you know, you ain't gonna double date with friends. You can be, I'll buy you like a pet chicken if you're interested. But if I find out you're fucking that chicken,
Chicken fucker.
no, I get it, man. I get it. It's the solitude of it is that's the shit that gets you right more than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Because you don't have you're fucking alone, so you don't have that friend to turn to. You don't have that outlet to express any of that stuff out. And you, man, getting older, I never would have thought that you would deal with shit like this, right?
Yeah.
You remember being in high school? I mean, the fucking world was on your fingertips, man. You had whatever you wanted. You had fucking 80 friends.
Yeah.
There was something going on every day. You were never in fucking the same place twice.
Yeah.
You had your pick of
Yeah.
all the
In high
girls that
school, I
weren't
had,
single moms.
well, I don't know about high school to pick a single ladies, but I had fun in high school. I had friends in high school. And then I'll tell you where it took a turn. It took a turn when I left.
Yeah.
When I left, I lost, I lost track of a lot of friends, and a very few stayed in contact, and I was grateful for that. But when I got out and I came home, I realized that I came home to, like, I was like, everyone left me. I got left behind. And that's what sucked about it. But
But you know what's crazy on that, right? And I've seen this shit happen before with stuff like this where somebody leaves. But think about it, man. Had you stayed there,
oh man,
you'd be doing the same fucking shit they're doing every fucking Tuesday night.
yeah, I'd be
Tuesday night fucking bowling league, fucking, it'd be. I mean,
if you just offended a bunch of people.
well,
What's wrong with bowling?
nothing's wrong with
This
bowling.
asshole plays softball.
But I'm saying, like, you would have had, you maybe still had that group of friends, right? But the memories, experiences you have, I mean, nothing. You're stuck here. I've always told my older daughters went to college. One of them stayed local. One of them went to a little bit of a bigger college. But I always told them, man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Like, go experience shit. Go live life. Fuck up. Make a mistake. Not a permanent one. Don't come back with a kid. But, but go out there and live your life. Have something. Do something.
Thanks.
Because this place is always going to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this place ain't fucking going nowhere.
Yeah.
The same people that are doing the same shit in high school that stayed in the same place are doing the same shit.
Even though we live in a big city, big cities can have small town mentality sometimes. And what I mean by that is what you just said. We go a small percentage of us will go off and live our life and then probably come back. But you come back to the same old people doing the same old thing all over again, just like small towns. You live or you leave for college or you leave for a job.
Absolutely.
And it brings you back, and you come back and you see the same 4 or 5 friends you used to hang out with in high school, and they're still doing the same fucking thing that they used to do on a Friday night. Hang out at the.
So you feel bad about leaving, or whatever. And not necessarily feel bad about leaving, but you have, the maybe let's call it, I don't want to say regret, but maybe a little bit of regret about you missing out or whatever. But fuck, what'd you really miss out on?
I mean, that friendship, I guess, the I don't know. I guess you outgrow certain things. You outgrow certain people.
Right.
You can't have the same friends forever.
Of course.
I guess the point that I'm trying to make is, even though I left and I feel like I missed out on a lot of things, I'm this age now, and I don't have any friends.
Mm.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I'm not saying I would still have the same group or same set of friends. It's just I would think that I'd have a newer group or a newer set that I could hang out with now or depend on now.
See, that's the difference in it, right? Is that when you're this kid, what's your biggest goal as a kid in high school? What was your wake up and fucking go to school?
Yeah,
Okay.
graduate, do good in school. That was something that my dad always, hit me with, and it's the same thing that I tell my kids, especially my son, is you've got 3 responsibilities in life.
Right.
All right. Responsibility 1, do good in school. Get good grades, do good in school. Responsibility 2, keep your room clean. That's all you gotta do is keep your room clean. You got one job. And the 3rd, listen to your mother.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the only 3 things you have as a young boy. And the same thing goes for young women, little girls. You got 3 jobs. That's it. Is do good in school, clean your room, listen to your mom. That's it.
Well, no, that's my point, right? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't, you were able to have all that fun, but now that you've gotten older, now that you've gotten into this line, think about it, man, you got a job, you got kids,
Got
You got
bills.
bills. You got more responsibilities than you ever know. Nobody ever prepares you for that shit. Nobody, I know
Yeah.
my dad ever sat me down and he goes, "Well, listen, son, let me tell you about how the electric
Pushes the
bill,
glasses down, starts
show
showing
you
you.
how the electric bill and the car insurance works. Let me
Yeah.
let you know about how the mortgage goes. Let me explain to you how to take out a loan. Let me see. You don't think this shit all just piles on."
Yeah.
Maybe it's something we could teach kids now. I think I think that'd be a big help. And hell, teach that shit in school, man. Maybe hell, kids don't even listen to school anymore.
Well, I mean, they used
But
to have classes like that in school where they taught you, like, they taught
guy
you
taught me how to bounce a checkbook.
economics. They had sex ed. They had, I mean, they had classes that
I had home
they
ec.
had home ec.
Remember home ec? You ever had to have that baby?
I never, no, I never took that class. I
Mm.
never got. I had a baby, but I didn't have to. I didn't have the fake one.
I was able to get mine back when I was done.
Okay. No, my my oldest son, he was at my graduation. He was 2 months old, but
At least you graduated.
yeah, yeah,
But I no, I get what you're saying, man. It's growing up's different, man, and it's not the way the world today is so much different. It's not the way our parents grew up. Things have to change, and you know what? It's like you said, it's hard because you fucking do it by yourself.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know it. I don't want to. I'm not necessarily by myself. I got Christine girls, shit, like, whatever. But in my own head, I'm. Fuck. It's just me and me. It's me and my fucking demons in this motherfucker in here,
Yeah.
right? That's all it is. And I can have somebody by my side, but at the end of the day, it's me versus me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let them win or anything like that. But that's the part of shit that nobody tells you about, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. I don't fucking know any of this stuff being a kid. I thought I was just gonna grow up, get a job, buy a house, get a wife.
Little did we know there's taxes and there's bills and
Hell,
I got to
I
eat.
almost want to go live in one of the fucking Disney movies now. It's fucking. What's your other favorite one? The Fox and the Hound, where they killed the hound dog.
No, that one was sad.
Oh, that one was sad. Fuck all the other.
Oh, the other had rabies. All right, he got into some shit.
Whose fault is that?
Well, it was the
That
kid's
damn
fault.
boy should come on a leash. We have a leash laws for a reason.
Now I'm gonna go home and have me a good cry. Watch that movie.
Did you ever see the episode of Friends where Phoebe's mom never let him see the end of Old Yeller? So
Yes.
Phoebe spent her whole life thinking
Yes.
that the Old Yeller lived.
Yes.
Oh, good stuff. That's another thing they don't make fun when we were kids. Ain't TV shows ain't when we were kids no more either.
No.
It's funny shit back then.
Yeah. Well, they can't. You can't do the same thing now that you could back then.
Yeah.
You get canceled unless you're Tim Allen.
Oh, now and then they got all these Disney. You see all the shit all these Disney kids are going through, all the wild shit, all the weird shit on stage, and all the. There's a documentary I watched the other day on one of them streaming, one of the 28,000 streaming platforms. But dude came out and was talking about how they were basically setting him up to diddle his pooter.
Oh, oh. Is it? It's probably on Netflix. I think that was a
I don't
Netflix
know.
documentary, but I
Like-
think I know which one you're talking
I'm like,
about.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. And as a parent,
That stuff's wild, man.
I find it hard to like. I would never send my kid off with some random dude who said he was an acting coach and go, "Here you go, sweetheart. Go spend 5, 6 hours with him. I'll be back to get you." Absolutely not. That looks like a gym teacher.
Nowadays, everybody. I mean, you got the internet. You can Google the guy or figure out where he works and actually do some research on some people.
Background
Yeah.
checks.
Plug them into the
Arrestrecord.com.
what is that you got a
Pedo
red-
finder.
the register.
Red dots. Sir, I hate to be that guy, but you
What
are
is he-
a red dot on
What
my
does he
phone.
What does he say on Knocked Up? He goes, oh, it looks like your computer has chicken pox. This isn't funny.
What are you gonna do about it? You want me to go to your house, knock on his door? Sir, you need to move.
Get my lynching rope.
Yeah, we want to go do, man. So it's funny. I actually looked that up. I actually have. There's an app that Harley turned me on to that does news. I think it's news something.
Yeah,
But they have a sexual offender
a directory.
built into the app.
Yeah.
And I looked at it. I was like, holy shit.
We did that. Me and a buddy of mine. We were at work. We were getting lunch somewhere,
Jesus, you
and
had
we were talking about
lunch and pedo search.
we were talking about pedophiles or whatever, and he goes, "Go ahead, pull it up." He has this he He's gonna hear this and laugh his ass off. He has this theory in East Dallas, in old East Dallas, over there off Gaston and in that area. He considers that area very rapey.
Okay, I can see that.
He goes, I hate coming down here getting lunch. Everybody just looks real rapey.
I can know. I've seen. I
And
can
we
see
were
that.
and we were I forgot where we stopped at. We stopped to get lunch. We were in line and we were talking about it. And he goes, go ahead, pull it up, look it up, go online, see how many pedophiles are around here. And I pulled it up, and
Just give it a go.
we're paying for lunch, and I go, oh my god. He goes, I told you, and I showed him, and my phone had chicken pox.
Just give it a go. Look and see. Just
It was just wild because he feels like it's real. I think it's hilarious. I can see it.
No, dude.
I
There's
can
a lot
see
of
it.
all the broke down buildings and the fucking.
But I can see it in the people. Like he's like, wow, see, like that guy looks rapey, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, he looks a little
They're all
rapey.
messed up out that
And
way.
then to actually be standing right in the middle of the area, and you pull it up, and it's just bam, and I'm like, oh my god, are you serious?
Hey, dude, it's. I looked at it and I was like, I told Harley.
If y'all haven't done this, seriously, sit down, with your husband, with your wife, pull that shit up and look it up and watch.
If you overreact, don't do it. If you're a person that fucking gets in their head, please do not look it up because it's.
No, look it up, wig out because it's crazy. That's some crazy
prices now. People start selling.
No, you know what? We know what'll happen is they're really cool with their neighbor, and they're gonna pull it up, and it's their fucking neighbor.
Oof.
Like, how wild would that be?
I just told Harley, like, I looked at the one in ours. I was like, I know what houses we're skipping on Halloween. You know, he gives out the good fucking candy, but we can't risk it. I don't give a shit if you do got full Hershey's. I'm fucking not falling for your trap, sir. Here, have a full size candy bar. And a sore asshole tomorrow.
God damn it!
Absolutely not.
Give me the
Playing
candy.
those games with you, sir. I'll take that candy.
But I'm not happy about it.
My asshole remains mine.
Speaking of growing up and getting old, at what point, and this is probably gonna be a hell of an answer, but at what point do you feel like you've grown up? At what age did you feel like you hit grown up stuff?
I feel like you never really, man. Look, I don't think there's an age, brother. I think you're always learning. I think you're always growing. I think you're growing up every fucking day. I don't think that there's a point to where you do something that you go, huh, fuck, I'm a grown up. No, I think that you have different steps. When you had a baby in high school,
Yeah.
did that fucking grow you up? Probably not. But you know what? Jim down the street had his kid at 26, and maybe he's like, man, this is this. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
And there's so much shit to learn from your first major breakup, your first divorce, your second divorce, your sixth divorce.
God damn.
He's a rich man. You know, from having your first kid to your your second kid to having a job, to getting promoted, to buying your car, to fucking, getting a new house, dream. There's so many fucking steps. I don't think that success can be measured in a linear way like that, to where this is where you are, to where this is the point where you grow up. I think you're always growing. I think that you all can always be better. I think you can always learn a little bit more. I think maturity comes. I think you become fully mature and aware of yourself somewhere in your mid-20s.
Yeah.
After you're done being a jackass. Let's call it 25, 26. I think that's when you reach peak maturity.
Some people are just straight jackasses all the
Some
way
people
till
are
they're
just
in their
fucking
50s
idiots.
and 60s. Yeah,
But
you're right.
But look around, look what those guys had. Those guys never took those steps to being
Yeah.
an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Homeboy's
I'm still a child.
fucking man-child with a
Yeah.
beard.
Say penis, I'll laugh. See?
Tell you something. This is nothing. Farts are funny. I don't give a shit who said. Somebody rips a fart somewhere, bro. I turn out, laugh. I walk by somebody at a mall and I hear him fucking slap a little cheek. I'm fucking giggling.
Depending on the sound is going to depend on my reaction.
Absolutely not, bro. The bigger, the better.
That's
the
what I'm saying.
wetter, the juicier. Oh,
We're children.
You
See,
give
we're
me a
children.
dry one?
We haven't grown up yet, in case
give
any
me
of
a
y'all
dry
haven't
one, I'll
figured it
still
out.
laugh at it. But no, I don't think there's any timeline. I don't think there's a book. There's no book on fucking Now You're a Man. I'm gonna write that book. Now You're a Man.
Now you're a man.
By Bilbo Saggins. There and back again.
Oh.
No, but everybody's different, man. I mean, your life and my life are extremely different. I'm sure there's different stages where, you know,
Tons of stages.
like, you know, I've gotten to a point, and shit, I'm sure the same for me, you know.
Yeah.
So
Growing up and getting old, I feel like we're right in the middle of growing up and getting old.
you know, the fun part of one of the two sides of a coin were fun. We were being a kid, and you had uncles and cousins tell you fucking scary stories.
Yeah.
Everybody had them.
Yeah, everybody had a scary story.
The fucking the cucuy, you know, the fucking, what was it, the la chusa, and all that
La
shit.
Llorona.
The la llorona, all
Yeah.
that shit like that. And then you get older and you get to tell those stories to the kids now. Wow, scare the fuck out of some kids, boy.
I only remember La Llorona. I don't remember all the other stuff.
Remember the fucking la chusa, the big fucking evil witch owl lady that would
No.
fucking come and take you away if you
I
weren't
don't
being
remember
good?
that at all.
So, okay, so
Story time.
full disclosure, I was probably not the greatest kid in the world. I was fucking hell on wheels.
Weren't we all?
And so I got told that you better behave or the cuckoo's gonna come get you. Fucking Chusa's gonna sweep you up. Fucking come get me. Fucking come get me. I'll fucking ruin your life too. Come on, baby. But no, man. That's all you had though. You only had the Llorona. That was the only one.
That's all I can remember. So, like I told you, it's just me and my brother.
All right.
My
You don't
mom.
have cousins. You don't have.
Yeah, but like we weren't around each other like every day.
See, dude. So with our family,
And I didn't have no uncles.
growing up, see. So
Well, I mean, I had uncles growing up, but they weren't like immediate uncles, I guess you
see,
can say.
that's crazy to me.
Because all my other uncles, they didn't live here.
With us
and-
growing up, like my grandfather and his brothers were very, very close, and because of that, their kids were close, and you know, so that the cousins always got together. I mean, dude, I can't tell you that growing up when I was a kid, you know, fucking 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, whatever. Every Saturday night, man, we'd go to one of the brothers' houses. They would cook out, they'd hang out, they'd drink.
See, we
all
didn't-
the cousins would be there, all the nephews, dude, it's so good. And you know, I miss that shit because I don't have that today the way I did then.
Yeah.
But everybody was so close, man.
I didn't have. You know what? I don't remember any of that.
Really,
Um,
that's
I
crazy.
had
to me.
cousins. We all hung out, but we were so little, and we only hung out on certain occasions, or when like on my mom's side, my cousins would come over once every 3 or 4 weeks, and then you know sometimes you know what, and we didn't even really hang out like on holidays either. My mom and my aunt, that's it. They didn't have brothers, so I didn't have immediate uncles. I had uncles on my dad's side. He
Right.
had brothers, but I didn't hang out with a lot of my cousins growing up. And the only time that it was just family that we hung out was during the holidays. And even then, it was just 2 immediate cousins, and that's it. Because my aunt, she only had 2 boys too, no sisters. I mean, no girls. And like I said, we had no uncles. They didn't have brothers. So it's just my mom, my aunt, me and my brother, and then my cousin and his brother, and that was it. That was our immediate family.
So that's crazy, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
we were
like-
small.
on my dad's side, my grandfather had, and then even on my mom's side. I mean, when we lived, you know, when we were in San Angelo, you know, she had her 2 sisters there. She had her 2 brothers, and everybody hung out. Like everybody
Yeah.
got together. We'd do Sunday. You know, we'd go over to my grandmother's house sometimes on Sundays and have whatever there. We'd stay there, but everybody's always together. Everybody's always doing something. You know, the cousins all hung out with each other. We'd go stay at my aunt's house. We'd go stay at my uncle.
Yeah.
Everybody. It was, but that's crazy to me that it wasn't. But you know, like I said,
Yeah, that's why now when I hang out with my cousins, I enjoy their company. I love hanging out with them because
it's not
we
something you
all
had.
we all drink now. we're all old enough to drink and hang out and you know just
Shit, we were
have a
13,
good old
14,
time.
Snaking beers out of the coolers going around. It's all fun and games till you climb under the house and into a
I-
fucking anthill.
I used to sneak weed out of my dad's room.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
There was always beer. Beer was always around. There was always fucking in fridges.
There was always beer around too because my dad would drink all the time, but I never thought to really want to sneak a beer. It was always just the weed. But you know, it is what it is. I used to sneak it out, and all my friends would come over, and we'd be in the backyard, and we'd roll up the shittiest looking joint. I mean, it looked like a homeless man's joint is what it looked like.
I got an
We'd all take a turn.
I got an aunt of mine who, when I was younger, we had went to a concert one time, and she had told me, because I was 12, 11, 12.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't known a whole lot about smoking back then. I was
Yeah.
still a kid, man. but we went to a Metallica concert, and she sat with me, and we had seats split up, but she was with me. And I remember her making the comment to me about if anybody passes you something, don't take it from them. Like, don't, whatever, just don't do, don't do any of that.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine. Whatever, whatever. Have fun. Greatest fucking concert of my life, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Metallica's live, man.
Oh,
Live
yeah.
is fucking amazing. Anyway, so come to find out all these years later, that chick is probably one of the biggest potheads I've ever met in my life. And I thought to myself, man, that's funny. And that's another thing too about being a kid, man. The blind comes off.
Yeah.
When you get a little bit older,
Yeah.
you have blinders on what you see these people as and who they are, and then you take them off, and you're like, holy shit,
You start remembering things that you saw back then. You're like, oh, so
It makes
that's what it
fucking
meant.
sense,
And now, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The one cousin that nobody liked, and you're always like, why they don't like? And then you get older, and you're like, oh,
Now,
that's why nobody fucking liked them.
yeah.
It's funny though, man. Just the big dip, the big change between it, man.
I think I'm the cousin that nobody liked. I don't know.
So I don't call you.
That's why they don't call me. Damn it.
Oh, I feel bad. I'm just taking digs now. I'm just out here fucking slinging strays.
So let me ask you this: as we're getting older,
Right.
what's the one thing that you're not looking forward to getting older?
Getting older.
Just getting older.
Just getting older in general, man. Because you know what? I've seen it with my grandfather, my grandmother, my dad, my grandparents. So you start to get older, and your body starts to go.
Yeah.
Your mind starts to go.
Yep.
Your friends, family starts to go. You know what I mean? And that, I think to me, that's got to be the worst part is, when I can't, fuck, dude, to lose your mind, to not be able to remember the people that you care so much about,
Yeah.
the ones that were always there that you spent fucking every day with and not remember their names. I don't want to do that.
I always said if I ever get to a point where I can't wipe my own ass or I can't make it to the bedroom, just take me out back and put a
That's
bullet in
what
me.
I've always told my whole family knows, man. And when my time comes, my old man, whenever he was there, we made the decision on him, to let him go, and fuck, if I'm ever in that situation, I'd pray to God that everybody does the fucking same for me, because I don't want to be there. I'm gonna be in a fucking bed.
Yeah.
Leave me in there like a goddamn potato.
Yeah.
What am I there for at that point?
Plus
What
you
are you
don't.
doing?
Plus you don't want to be a burden on nobody. You don't want to have nobody
World's
to fucking.
heaviest fucking paperweight.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't want, and I don't want to be a burden. I don't want you to have to worry about me.
Yep.
When you've come to making, dude, look, and I get it. Like, and I've seen it from this side. Is life is busy, man. I don't want you to fucking take time out here to come visit me for what?
Yeah.
Hey, I can't even fucking wave to you if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, if it's time for fucking good Lord says it's time to go, fucking.
Yeah. Don't even send me to a home either. I don't want to go to no
Fuck
old
those
folks'
places.
home.
My grandfather was in those. Let me tell you something about those places. They smell fucking awful, and
Yeah.
they're not nice people.
That's why they say it smells like an old folks' home.
Hey.
Everybody knows what that smell smells like.
They're not nice people. in those fucking
No,
places,
they're not.
man.
They're not nice, and that's what sucks, man. Is these elder people that are in these homes? They don't. Not only do they not get treated right, is the people that treat them like shit know that they treat them like shit.
Oh yeah.
They're just terrible people.
Greatest generation out there rotting away in fucking home because
Yeah.
Susanna don't want to go in there and feed her applesauce.
That's just that too. But I feel like people that go into old folks' homes, their family didn't even want to help and help them out. At that point, then what's the point then? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no,
that's kind of shitty.
You're just
I know that's shitty to say, and I know a lot of people are like, well, we just don't have the resources. I get that, but don't just go visit once every 2 weeks or once a month. If you're gonna put them there, you know where they're at. Go check on them, because
And if and if that's something that you want to do, in my opinion, too,
because they don't want to be there. Even some of them, they may not.
No, they don't want to be there.
They may not.
I'd rather be fucking old Yellard.
Physically, they may not be all there, but some of them mentally, they still remember everything.
So sharp.
And if you're not going to be going and visiting them and seeing them or checking in on them, that's what makes their mind go, because they're not seeing you often enough to remember who you are. That's what I think.
We took Grandpa to one time. Grandpa had fallen down and he had hit his head, man. He got pretty fucked up when messed up his spine. He wasn't able to walk, but we took him to one time, and They were giving us a sales pitch for it. This one actually turned out to be a pretty decent place, but they were doing the sales pitch for it and what have you. And old lady walks out of the room, fucking titties just hanging. And I looked at my grandpa and I go, "Oh shit!" And I kind of give him the nudge, like, "Hey." And she looked at me and she goes, "Oh goddamn."
Oh man.
Oh, she's out there naked as a jaybird, man, just fucking going. I was laughing. I was like, "Fuck!" It's like somebody get a blanket on this woman. She's cold.
I think the funniest part about not about just getting old, but it was a scene in a movie in Waiting when that old man shows up and Monty goes over there and sits with him and asks him what he wanted to order, and he asks him how's life going. He's like, "Oh, I'm slipping gradually into senility
Yep.
every day," and he asks him, "Well, what's the good?" He goes, "What's the bad part about it?" And he goes, "Having to meet new people every day." And he goes, "What's the good part about it?" He goes, "Probably having to meet new people every day."
He also
That's pretty cool.
he also said that he could flip off kids on the playground without anybody getting upset about it, but then he forgets he's doing it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. That's a great movie.
I guess getting old ain't all that bad.
No, man.
Walk around without my pants every now and again.
If I can look, I've lived my time on this earth, and like I said, when the good Lord calls me home, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I just hope that people remember me for who I was, how I was, and what I did. You know,
Leave a legacy
and,
behind.
and it ain't got to be a big one, man. But as long as the people around me know that I loved them and I did all I could for them, and I did the best that I could do while I was stuck in this place here.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. What more do you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I lived a life. I had good time. I had good fun. I had good friends. I had good times. I drank some beers, had some laughs, kicked some ass.
Absolutely.
I mean, fuck. What else do I want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't take it with me.
Nope.
You know?
And sadly, a lot of people are that materialistic that all they care about is just stuff.
Let me ask you stuff. You speak of stuff. What do you want to do with you when you're gone? What are you gonna bury you? You gonna burn you? You gonna send you into space? Have you turned you into a dildo?
I hadn't really I hadn't really thought about that. I know like my mom one time she mentioned that she wanted to be cremated. And that kind of bothered me a little bit. And I was like, "What do you want to be cremated for?" And she goes, "Well, what do I want y'all to spend all this money on a funeral for, and this, that, and the other?" And I was like, "What if we want to see you one last time?" And it's like, then we all kind of, got emotional and this and that, and it made her think. It made her realize, like, okay, maybe that might not be an issue. We hadn't talked about it since then, but I was just bringing up a point. Like, why would you want to be cremated?
Let me tell you why. Because I believe the same thing as your mother. What? Why not? What are you going to do with me? You're going to put me in a fucking ground and spend all that money on me? How often are you going to visit me? How often are you going to go out there and have to mess with me? Okay?
That's true.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
When you go, are your kids going to go?
Shit, they don't even come see me now.
So why am I going to do all that?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Burn me, toast me, send my ass wherever you want. Divide the ashes however you want to do it. Roll me up and smoke me for all I give a fuck. Whatever this is, this ain't here no more.
Yeah.
The shit that I was and am with all you people, that's where I live on.
Which
It's a fucking...
Which brings me to my next thing is, why the hell do funerals cost so much if that's the case?
Because, bro, you got to pay for one last thing like a motherfucker before
like, golly,
Death wants to fuck you one more good time before you're going.
Apparently, we're in the wrong business, I'll tell you that much, because funerals are expensive.
Dude, those caskets are crazy.
At that point, don't even put me in a casket. Just dig a hole, throw me in there, and put dirt on it.
Hire my Nicaraguan neighbor over here to chop down a tree and build me one up.
Right.
That's crazy, man. No, they're stupid. So my dad was cremated. And we went and we did whatever. We got him. My dad was.
I'm afraid to be cremated.
Why?
Because if you divide me up and give them to the kids, they'll probably just put me in a box and put me in the attic.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Throw me in the ocean. Fuck it.
That's what we threw my dad there. Dumped some of them at the Ranger Stadium.
Yeah.
Dumped some of them at the Cowboy Stadium.
Where? Like, where did y'all dump it?
The Ranger Stadium was on the field.
Y'all went on the field and let it go?
The Cowboy Stadium, I sprinkled a little bit on the outside field because I couldn't get onto the field. But I still got some of them I'm going to dump on that fucking field. Jerry, if you see this, let me pull my daddy out there. hadn't come in on the
it's
Ranger state at the Stars.
it's because I think it was Matt Damon. I think it was Matt Damon that he talked about that. I saw a video the other day where his dad has passed away and they cremated him, and his brother had some of the ashes, and his dad wanted to be spread out on. I think it was it Fenway? I think it was Fenway. And his brother couldn't get on the field to spread the ashes, so he spread the ashes at the seat that they were sitting at. And Matt Damon was like, "Well, at least he got to the stadium. I don't know if he's still there, but he probably got swept up with the trash."
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Want to, I
man.
wouldn't want to put him on the seats, man. There's too many peanut shells and
You get swept up.
beer and
Yeah.
vomit and bodily fluids that my dad. Well, you know what? My dad might have actually felt right at home.
I feel like the easiest way to do it is to like do one of those field tours. Stadium
thought about
tour.
that. I thought
That way,
about
when you
that.
get out there, no one knows. You just pull it out of your pocket. And
I
just
just start dumping them. Be like, oh no, my cocaine. Where's Michael Irvin? You know what I mean? But I know but that's my thoughts on it. I mean, because dude, I don't want to have to fucking deal. You know what I mean? Don't
Yeah.
spend all this money on me. I'm not the richest guy in the world. You know, I don't want to put you in a
bind, yeah.
to have to pay for me. Burn me up. I'm a big motherfucker. You gonna find 8 guys to hold my big ass in there?
well, you wouldn't be that heavy.
What
at
if I
that
got about
point.
2 of them?
Do they sell extra
I
large
don't know.
caskets? I don't know.
I saw a baby casket one time. That
Man,
shit
that's the
fucked me
worst
up.
thing to see.
That one
That's,
made me sad, dude.
yeah,
A baby, that little motherfucker
Those are
probably
hard
no
to-
bigger than the top of this
yeah.
table.
Those are rough, man.
Rough.
Real rough. And then I'm sure you've been through it when you have to go to like the funeral home and talk to the director and pick stuff out. They start showing you
You know,
caskets. That's when you see the baby casket.
you
It's
know
like,
what,
oh
also?
shit.
there are these fucking metal boxes now too that you can put in the ground that line the fucking whatever,
hmm
and then you lower the casket into the metal thing.
Oh, and they seal it up?
Yeah.
Well, do you know the purpose of that? Or
Yeah, so the fucking worms don't get you. So you don't. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
huh?
I don't understand the other reason that other than the erosion of the soil and the whatever else.
The
gets
casket,
it.
maybe, yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. That's another thing too. I'm not paying that much money out the fucking ass for a casket that's going to fucking erode.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to get at. Why is this shit so goddamn expensive? I tell you what.
I want my shit. If you gonna bury me, make that shit the stuff that the fucking space shuttle's made out of. I want to go up there to NASA. What is it? Space Force, motherfucker.
Space
bury,
Force.
bury me, Space Force style.
Space Force style. Just shoot you up into a rocket.
Yeah, way to go. Is that a thing yet?
That would be expensive.
Fire me into the fuck. Yeah, but that'd be fucking cool. How many fuckers you know that got blown into space with their dead bodies?
We gotta look that up.
Fucking one.
What about being frozen? What about being
Absolutely not.
no? What
What are you gonna do with me?
I don't know. What if let's say, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. You're fucking dead.
What are you gonna do with me?
Yeah.
What
Just
are you gonna
keep paying that
do? A
bill.
fucking Mexican popsicle?
Yeah.
Fucking put a little tamarindo on me? What are you gonna do with me?
I guess if you thaw out and everything, it'll ring like a
End up like
like a
fucking
paletero
end up like fucking Encino Man.
or demolition man.
Except
Now we're back on that.
I'm not bringing up those fucking seashells again. Oh shit, man, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Growing up and getting old, man, that shit sucks. I tell you
Hey,
what.
well, you know what, brother? Fuck it. You ain't got much, but I'm here with you. I'll get old with you. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
We'll ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off.
Till next time,
All right,
folks.
you guys, thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all joining us for our latest episode here. Keep tuning in, keep listening, keep
sharing, keep telling people.
watching our shorts, guys, and we appreciate all the love and support from all of you guys, friends, family. We saw that we had some people watching from the UK, which to me is fucking amazing, folks. So fucking cheers,
Pretty
mate.
cool. Pretty cool.
But we appreciate all of you. Thank you.
See you guys
y'all
next
down the
week.
road.